Alright, Grasshoppers. Another fight that Bellator is putting on, Bellator 213, December 15th in Honolulu, Hawaii. The match between Lyoto Machida and Rafael Carvalho is a fight that's catching my eye. As a fan of traditional martial arts and martial artists such as Lyoto Machida, I did some film study on him last night. He's a very sharp, point karate, reactive fighter. He's got the Shotokan background. He likes to pull people in, get them out of their distance, getting them reaching, and then countering them with the cross. Or he sprint cross, actually southpaw, hits a sprint cross, he hits the low kicks really well, he hits the jump front kicks, but it's typically 1 or 2 strikes. And again, he's looking to back up, pull them in, and then counter him. That's what he'll need to do against Rafael Carvalho because he does pressure quite a bit, so it's going to feed into his game pretty easily. But the thing that I like to point out about Lyoto Machida is he's been in the game for a long time. He's 24-8, and out of his wins, he's 50-50 for decision wins versus knockout wins. So he doesn't really push the pace to actually pursue the knockout. He allows it to come, and that's a philosophical thing for him to not be too aggressive and leave openings for takedowns and counters because he likes to counter fight. But everything that he does, most things that he does is from his rear side. It's always off his left hand. He sprint crosses, he throws a left front kick. He'll do the jump front kick with his right as well, but it's mainly his rear side that he's attacking with. So when he backs up and pulls Rafael Carvalho in, he can land that sprint cross pretty easily because again, Rafael Carvalho has good distance and good base, but he does get overextended quite a bit. So if he does get overextended against Machida, he will pay for that. Now, talk about Rafael Carvalho. He's 6'3", 15-2 is his record. Out of his 15 fights, 12 are knockouts. So he comes to actually knock people out. He brings the power. He's still young in his career, in my perception, and that's one key thing that I see is going to be the deciding factor in this fight, is who actually wants to win to push the pace, because in Lyoto's last 3-4 fights, he didn't seem as fired up, but again, he's been in the game for a long time, so I hope that he is mature enough mentally to make sure that when that bell rings, he's there to fight and not just to coast. If he's there to fight, he can turn Rafael Carvalho and hit him with that sprint cross and put him down. That's for sure. But if he's not mentally ready and just wants to coast and sit back a little bit, then Rafael will push the pace and win a decision or a knockout. Because one thing with Lyoto as well is he gets above his hips and out of position quite a bit, and that's one of the key reasons why he makes people miss. But if Rafael throws 2 or 3 punch combination to catches him when he's outside of his hips, that won't be a good night for Lyoto. So, keys to victory, Rafael Carvalho needs to push the pace, cut off Lyoto Machida, and land his power shots. He's got good clinch work as well. It's not really aggressive clinch work. He uses it to kind of post and maintain and take a breather, but he doesn't actually aggressively go after the clinch. He just kind of holds position there. But same thing with him. All his strikes are from his rear side, so it's gonna be and they're both southpaws, so it's gonna be a close stance southpaw fight that both people typically throw 90% of their attacks from their rear side. And with him too, he throws 1 to 2 power shots, but his cardio is a little suspect. The fights that I did see him watch, he did get tired. I used to get tired. It happens, but it significantly shows that he gets tired. And Lyoto Machida, he comes in shape each and every time. I've never really seen him get tired, but again, my concern is his mental focus. Does he really want to take this fight and push this fight? I mean, he took the fight, but is he still hungry? Does he still have that fire and that desire? Rafael Carvalho, he has the fire. So again, what I feel is he's going to win this fight is the guy who wants it more. Those are my thoughts. I'm looking forward to this fight. Again, December 15th, Honolulu, Hawaii, Bellator 213. Thank you for putting this fight on. Loose.